Don't remember all of the conversation because I was rather tired when I did it. So let's have a quick chat with them to see.
Hey, Maguire.
What do you want to know?
Let's talk about this.
Are you sure Fitzgerald worked at the dig?
Oh, yes. It was him, all right. Would I tell a lie?
Well, he denies it.
I saw them together only last night.
I wish you'd told me that sooner. What were they doing?
Pegram gave Fitzy a box. He didn't look too happy about it.
I knew it. But how am I going to persuade him to part with it?
Break his fingers.
Nah, I couldn't do that.
I could.
Thanks for the offer, kid, but I'll try a more subtle approach.
Chinese burns?
Okay. So I assume the guy on the straw got a box from someone. Okay.
What's Fitzgerald scared of?
Everything and everyone.
So I shouldn't have any trouble getting him to talk.
He's a pushover. But don't scare him too much. Try the soft touch. Butter him up a bit.
Okay. Need to butter him up, meaning I need to be nice to him. Need to figure out who is Fitzgerald. Do you have anything else
Have
to
you ever
tell
seen
me?
this man before?
What a slimy character. No, I never seed him.
You never see them.
Have
Yeah.
you ever seen this man before?
What a slimy character. No, I never seed him.
Okay, same conversation, no matter what I do.
Have you ever seen anyone wearing one of these?
No.
Take a look at this, Maguire.
It's an ID card. What of it?
Ever heard of Thomas Merlin or the Gruber Electronics Corporation?
No.
Do you recognize this matchbook, Maguire?
No, sir. I never seen it before in my life.
Why do you keep sitting my stuff?
Shake my hand again.
No way.
Okay.
See you later, kid.
Okay, mister.
Basically, I need to butter up some guy. Oh, I'm dropping a lot of frames all of a sudden. What's going on? Seems to be stabilizing. That was a big drop. Let's chat with you.
Hello.
Hello. Let's be direct.
Maguire says he saw you working at the dig. What's more, he saw you talking with Pegram.
Yes.
I knew this would happen. I knew I'd get caught. Just my luck. Grasped up by a delinquent and a dimwit.
I need to talk to Professor Pegram, if he's still alive.
What do you mean? Is he in danger?
Yeah, you too, if I'm right.
You're not from the Social Security.
Hell no. What makes you think that?
Well, I was claiming benefit at the same time I was working for Pegram.
I'm not in a position to make judgments, Sean. That's between you and your conscience. All I want is to talk to Pegram about the gem.
But he's not here.
I know that. But he left that package with you, didn't he?
Okay. So we don't really need to do a lot of buttering, it's just normal conversation. I have two options. Let's talk about the castle.
What did Pegram find at the castle?
The entrance to an underground chamber. It was filled with
Oh.
earth and rubble, and Pegram had us dig it out. We uncovered a secret room, a hidden chapel.
Okay. Tell me more.
Pegram find the gem in the altar room?
I don't know. He made us leave and wouldn't tell us why. Half an hour later he came out. White as a sheet he was. He closed down the dig and locked up the castle, sent us all away.
From the sound of it, Pegram had discovered more than just the gem.
Okay.
So where did Pegram go?
I don't know. I swear it. He came to see me early this morning. Said he was leaving.
Can you tell me more? While you're just looking around, just tell me more.
Give this package to a guy called Marquet.
Market? I'm wondering if it's the clown again.
Show me what's in the package, Sean.
I can't do that.
Why not?
I promised the professor.
So what? You didn't have any qualms about your benefit scam. So where's the harm in taking a peek inside Pilgrim's package?
You don't know these people. I can't. I don't dare.
It feels so weird that they keep talking about his package and looking inside this package. Sounds so silly. Okay, let's continue.
This is your last chance to show me the package, Fitzgerald. I've been patient with you, but now it's time to kick ass.
But he'll kill me.
Who will?
The man from Paris. Jack Marquet. Pegram told me if I gave him the package unopened, I'd hear no more about it. But if I double-crossed Marquet, I'd be dead.
So we might have two assassins.
I'll deal with Jacques Marquet. Give the package to me.
No, why should I trust you? I don't know who to trust anymore. I wish I'd never even heard of the Lochmarn gem.
All of them are looking at him. Did you just get run over? Sound like you just got run over.
Hey, I just seen a big red.
Get out of here, Maguire. Come back when you're old enough.
What's the lad howling about?
A big red sports car. Sean Fitzgerald's been runned over.
Oh, he was, okay.
Out! Noisy little tyke.
Maybe you should send out some medicinal brandy, Michael.
Oh, yes. And who's going to pay for it?
Not me.
Me too, neither.
Don't think there is any reason to talk with them, but can I grab this? No, okay. Let's go over there and see if I can get him to tell me where the package is.
I was telling the truth about Fitzy, mister.
Okay, calm down. Now tell me what happened.
I was standing here, minding me own business, when I saw this beautiful red sports car coming up over the hill. Would you look at that, says I, and I going over to take a closer look. Next thing, Fitzy comes tearing out of the pub and nearly knocks me on my ass, but the car just flies at him. It was too fast for poor old Fitzy, and hit him an awful wallop. He goes flying up on top. Jesus, says I thought he was a goner. Next thing, the driver hops out, and I couldn't believe my eyes.
It was a leprechaun?
He was dressed like a bloody pixie.
Okay, it was the pixie outfit. Okay, so it is the same killer. Let's talk about him first.
Did Fitzgerald drop anything when he was hit?
I didn't see. It all happened so fast.
Did this pixie have a scar on his cheek?
I couldn't see. He was wearing a stupid mask. Are you a special agent?
Sorry to disappoint
Yes.
you, kid, but I'm not.
Did he look like this
Have you
guy?
ever seen this man before?
What a slimy character. No, I never seed him.
Okay, so you can tell me if he was
See you later,
looking
kid.
like a...
Okay, mister.
Let's check out the box that this guy opened. Let's see what this is.
I pushed the switch down, but in doing so it snapped off in my hand.
Okay, do I have a piece now though? I do not. I do have this thing, whatever that is.
It was impossible to return the switch to its original position.
Okay,
I
didn't
tugged at the
open.
trapdoor, but it was locked from the inside.
You won't know anything about this mechanism, would you?
Hey, McGuire!
What do you want to know?
No, you don't know anything. Okay.
See you later,
I
kid.
need to ask the
Okay,
barman. Or the barkeeper, I guess. In English it's called barkeeper. Let's see if can tell me anything.
Excuse me.
Yes, sir?
Can ask for a drink, but I don't really can't really ask for anything. What is
May I
that?
borrow this towel?
You can keep it.
May I have another beer, please?
Certainly, sir. Same again?
Yeah, please. How is this stuff made?
That's the secret of the master brewer, sir. Each barrel is lovingly manhandled in time-honoured fashion, suspended on skillfully tied ropes of the finest hemp, lowered into the cellar utilising the forces of original gravity, like manna from heaven.
Okay.
I'm sorry, but the pump appears to be broken.
I could fix it for you.
I don't think so. This is a job for a professional electrician. Oh well, at least the glass washer is still working.
Okay,
It's
so
not
the,
my idea, is it?
so the thing that he just broke was the pump of the beer. I see.
Thanks. Hey.
Hello there again, mister.
What can I tell him about
What do you know
that?
about leprechauns, Doyle?
Leprechauns! Is it the little people you're talking about? Sure, and a cousin of mine was wed to one.
Oh, come on. Do you really expect me to believe that?
It's the truth, I'm telling you. She fell asleep on a fairy ring, see? When she woke up, there he was. A little fella, all in green.
Tell me more about your cousin and the leprechaun.
Oh, no.
Well, young Mary was speechless, especially when the leprechaun up and spoke to her.
Uh-huh.
My bride, me darling, says he, and she'll never want for riches again. Okay, says she, and he slips a ring of daisies on her finger.
Amen.
So there you are, proof that the little people exist.
Well, that's no proof. All you have is her word for it.
Not so. The following spring, she had a little baby.
That don't mean anything. I'm dropping a lot of RAM still. It's kind of weird. It's going down, then it's coming back to normal. It keeps doing that. I will change the server, but for now, I'll just keep it going to see what happens.
Did the leprechaun's promise come true?
What promise was that now?
That she'd never want for riches again.
Now, there's the strangest thing. She never did.
I thought you said she was claiming the social part.
Indeed, Mr. O'Brien. But there's riches and riches. She told me, Pat, she says, that little darling boy is all the riches in the world to me.
Okay.
Bye for now.
Actually,
Hey.
this guy was
there
putting
again,
his hand on
mister.
a towel before. Does
What do
he
you
care
think of
about
this
the
towel?
towel?
Now, there's a fine piece of cloth if ever I did see one. Such craft must surely come from linen cupboards of the Vatican itself.
I found it on the bar under your elbow.
I thought it looked familiar.
Bye for now.
Okay. This guy is silly.
Excuse me, Mr. O'Brien.
Hello there. What now?
Let's talk about the car.
The boy told me Fitzgerald was driven away in the car that hit him.
McGuire's always spinning wild yarns. I don't know where he gets them from. Television, I expect, or comics. If I was you, I'd take what he says with a generous pinch of salt.
Okay.
McGuire's tale about the car sounds quite plausible to me. He says the driver was dressed like a leprechaun.
That boy has a head full of fluffy toys.
His head is
Bye for
full
now.
with fluffy toys. Mm-hmm.
He
Okay.
wasn't listening.
So we can talk to this guy. And this guy, no point, no point. Okay, let's speak with you.
Hello again. What?
Okay, you don't give a shit.
I'll see you later.
He won't let me try to fix it unless I'm an electrician, so let's prove to him that I'm an electrician by giving him the electrician card.
Excuse me.
Yes, sir?
I'm an electrician.
It just so happens I'm an electrician. Check out my credentials.
Well, now, isn't that marvellous?
Mm-hmm.
Ha, here's a house bedeviled with faulty wiring of a wayward nature. Here's you, an electric man, with a little plastic card to prove it. I still want to see what you can do before I let you touch me beer pumps. You can make a start on the glass washer.
Okay.
And when you finish that, will you take a look at the pumps?
Yeah. I guess it's this day.
There was nothing physically wrong with the glass washer.
Okay. There is nothing physically wrong with it.
There was nothing physically wrong with the glass washer.
Can you... Okay.
I used all my knowledge of electrical engineering to examine the plug. Seemed fine to me.
Okay, so the plug is fine. Am I supposed to use that? No. Do I need to start it up? No. No, okay. Let's chat with him before I actually do anything.
Well,
Well, what?
are you going to fix this glass washer or not? I'm still waiting for you to fix this glass washer.
Okay, keep your hair on.
He wants me to fix it, but there isn't anything to fix. At least according to what he says initially.
I was about to reach for the pump when I came to my senses. A rash move like that in a strange country with strange customs could be my last.
I think I'm missing something to actually mess with it. But I do need a glass. Maybe I can take this guy's glass.
Hello again.
What?
Give me your glass, please.
Take a look at this ID card.
I don't know anything about it.
Okay, you're
I'll
useless.
see you later.
Okay, we need to prove to him that we know what we are doing. To prove to him that we know what we are doing, we need to fix the glass washer. But we don't seem to see anything wrong with the glass washer, and any of the interaction doesn't seem to be working. So I assume either I'm missing something
Hey.
or someone need to tell them what to
Hello
do.
there again, mister.
You got nothing
Oh,
for
nothing
me?
really.
No.
Excuse me, Mr. O'Brien.
Hello there. What now?
Yeah,
Oh,
absolutely
nothing.
nothing. Okay. Let's go out for a second. I'm pretty sure this will still not work, but just in case, let's try to use it with the tower. No.
It was impossible to return the switch to its original position. Hey, McGuire.
What do you want to know?
You have absolutely no information
later,
how to
kid.
do that.
Okay, mister.
I still wonder if I'm supposed to use this on that.
I tried to use the keys to lever up the grating, but that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, okay. Let's see for a second if I can do anything with the guy on the store again.
Hi, it's me again.
So I see. What now?
Let's
Did
stop
you
talking
happen
about
to see a
that.
red sports car down on the road?
I caught a glimpse of a flash of red on the hill and heard the racket. Sure, it was an awful noise. A sports car, you say?
A Ferrari, to be exact.
A racing car? And what was it doing here? The poor fella must have been lost.
Not really.
The driver of the Ferrari was involved in an accident.
Is that so?
Yeah, he knocked somebody down outside the bar.
What an idiot! How could a thing like that happen?
He was traveling too fast.
So fast, he ran right under the car?
I mean, the car was traveling too fast.
But you'd have thought the idiot could have heard it coming.
Maybe you know the guy who was hit by the Ferrari. His name is Sean Fitzgerald.
Oh, I know him all right. That's me nephew, the idiot responsible for the stacking of my hay cart. Was he killed by the car?
Oh no, but he has been abducted.
Well, that's a relief now.
Relief? Why is it a relief?
Aren't you going to look for your nephew?
What for? From what you say, it's too late.
Well, you could report the matter to the police.
Better not. Besides, what could they do?
Well, they could mount a search.
They have only the one bicycle between them. In a question of superior acceleration, I'd put me money on the Ferrari.
Okay.
I think you ought to know exactly what Sean has gotten himself into.
I'm not sure I want to know.
But you're his uncle, his own flesh and blood.
You're right, but what can I do? If I'm not here to guard it, some idiot might try to climb the haystack. What a moral dilemma. Stay here and guard this potentially lethal agricultural construction, or to go off in search of the prodigal nephew, the very man responsible for said hazard? It'll need some thinking about.
Why, there's no problem.
You're right. Why didn't I think of it before? We'll demolish the haystack.
Let's not. Let's just have you go away.
You don't have to demolish the haystack to go look for Sean. I'll stay here in your place and warn anyone who's silly enough to climb it.
Marvelous. I think I should start me inquiries in the bar.
Okay. You go and I will clap.
He strode off in the direction of McDevitt's bar, leaving me to contemplate the stack of hay.
Okay. In case the game is going to kill me for climbing up on the stack of hay, let's save, and then let's climb.
The stack of hay stopped, short of the top of the wall. Even if I stretched as far as I could, the wall was out of reach. What I needed was a slice or two of Alice's Wonderland.
A slice of two of Alice in the Wonderland. Can I use that to climb up?
No way.
I cannot. Okay. Can I use this?
No.
Okay, so I can't climb up just yet. Was there something below I can take? This is like a one thing, so I can't do anything with that. I can go there. Or I can come here. Okay, let's come here. Let's see if there's something here. Why is the audio dead?
Pushing with all my strength got me nowhere. They didn't budge. I really need to start working out.
Okay. Can I break it? No. So I'm not tall enough to reach up there. And don't seem to have anything I'm grabbing in this area. Most of the stuff that I have already tried, the rest of them are small items, so they won't be useful. Okay, let's try to go there. Can you come actually and help me? We can do it with you, maybe I can make it work.
Hey, McGuire.
What do you want to know?
Apparently nothing.
See you later, kid.
Okay, mister.
Okay, mister. Let's have a quick conversation with him. Probably won't like it that I'm here. But let's see.
Hello.
Hello there. Let me introduce you to my pals.
We've already met. I
Talk
want you
about
to
your
know
cousin.
you have my sympathy.
Oh, it's just terrible, awful.
It's the worst news I heard all day.
It's top the bad news all right for this week and the next.
The whole year.
It's worse than that. It's the worst disaster in living memory.
Isn't it the biggest calamity in the history of the village?
So terrible.
I would say it's the biggest in the history of Ireland.
The most
Oh, bye.
awesome disaster since mankind paddled out of the primal plop.
There's no beer.
Yep, that's the crisis. I have to agree.
What about Sean? Why aren't you out looking for him?
There's no point in launching an ill-equipped expedition to save the lad. In a life-or-death situation, preparation is essential. That's why I slipped in here.
For a point.
Okay.
Is a glass of beer more important than a man's life?
Yes.
Are you talking to me?
To all of you. Sean Fitzgerald has met with God knows what, and all you can do is drink.
Sean has gone for a ride in a flash car, that's all. Why don't you calm down and join us?
He doesn't even care that I'm not watching his hair anymore.
Do you recognize the man in this photograph?
I already told you I didn't.
Yeah, I know you said that you didn't, but maybe you did.
Do you have any use for this towel?
I suppose I could squeeze it out into my glass if I was desperate enough.
No. Let's not do that.
Hey!
Hello there again, mister.
Yeah,
Oh,
still
nothing really.
Nothing.
Excuse me, Mr. O'Brien.
Hello there. What now? Oh,
Yeah, absolutely
nothing.
nothing. Can you give me a wire? Can you drop it? Okay, can you drop it?
As soon as the old guy looked away, I grabbed his piece of wire.
Okay.
I'm still waiting for you to fix this glass washer.
Okay, keep your hair on.
Okay. This is a metal wire, so maybe I'm supposed to use it on the... No, I'm not. Okay. Can show it to this guy, but he probably won't care about the wire. I'll just take it back and then I'll take it back again, so it's pointless. Let's try to use the wire to hook something out of that. No. Okay, can I use it on here? No. What about this then? No. Okay. Can't combine items, right? Yeah.
Maybe not.
Yeah, I can't. Okay, let's go back in. Let's actually have a conversation with him. See what he tells me this wire is being used for. Maybe it will give me a hint of what to do with it. Also, there is another wire. Oh, okay. What does he pull it out of?
Again.
What?
What?
Here, this
Let's
wire
talk about the
belongs
wire.
to you.
Oh no. Never saw it before. No.
Okay. Thank you
I'll
for
see you later.
leaving it to me then. Can we talk about that?
I'm still waiting for you to fix this glass washer.
Okay, keep your hair on.
Okay. I don't know how to fix the glass washer. And the wire doesn't do anything. I can't use the stick on it, so it's also pointless. And the rest of the items are not items I can use to fix anything with. Do you have anything to say?
Hey, McGuire.
What do you want to know?
Can you tell me anything about
What do you
this
think
wire?
this wire could be used for?
Stealing cars. There's only one problem.
The local policeman?
No. Nobody in Lochmarn has got a car.
Well, that's
See you
useless.
later, kid.
Okay, mister.
Maybe I can break the lock at the other area. Come over here, please. Use this on that place.
I didn't have the first idea how to pick a lock.
You're useless. Can't move the car. There is nothing I can do here.
No. Maybe not.
What can I do that will let me use that properly? Nico Collard still?
No.
No, okay. Let's see what it says again. You don't say anything? Okay. I guess the thing he said isn't relevant. I don't have any other item I see, so I assume it needs me to actually fix the glass washer. However, I don't have any information how to fix the glass washer. Maybe I need to call to Nicole. Maybe she knows how to fix it. Didn't call her in a while. Let's have a phone call. Is there any reason to call to Mr. Todrick?
No point in phoning that guy again.
No. Okay.
Hello, Collard. J'écoute.
Nico?
Who is this?
It's me, George. Are you okay?
Yes, of course I am.
Well, take care. I'll be back soon.
Yeah, thanks for calling, George. Any signs of our friend the clown?
You're kidding. He probably never even heard of Lochmarn.
Okay, she still doesn't give me any information that can be useful.
Hello?
What now?
Let's talk about my
Do
wire.
you know anything about this piece of wire?
It looks like a handmade snare.
A handmade snare. Okay. And I can go over the
Do you have any use
items.
for this towel?
I suppose I could squeeze it out into my glass if I was desperate enough.
Did I show you this nose?
Yes, you did.
Do you recognize the man in this photograph?
I already told you I didn't.
About this pass.
You showed me before.
Yes, I did, but I
Does
won't
this
again.
tool mean anything to you?
You already showed me that, and I wasn't impressed.
What do you make of this matchbook?
Seems ordinary enough to me.
Weren't you impressed by my tool?
Come on, forget your prejudice and shake hands.
Never. It's not natural.
That's actually true.
What do you make of this tissue?
That is a very unpleasant object indeed.
Yes.
Okay.
I gotta go.
What happens if I try to do something to
Wasn't
this guy?
listening.
What if I make him listen?
He wasn't listening. He wasn't listening. He wasn't listening.
Well, he definitely isn't listening. But it doesn't help me. No. No. Wait, I didn't. I don't think I tried to use the wire on the electrical thing. Even though it probably won't do anything, because the problem is the switch, not the current. Yeah. Can I use that on this? No. I'm stuck. Okay. Let's keep going. Only way to know what to do is to investigate. I could take this chair with me, it would be nice, but I can't.
Hey!
Hello there again, mister.
Let's well, I talked about that. Let's talk about the
Does
wire.
this piece of wire mean anything to you?
Not me, mister.
Not you. Okay.
Does this security pass mean anything to you?
Well, no.
Okay.
Do you recognize this matchbook?
No.
Do you want to
May I
shake my hand?
shake your hand?
No, you can't.
Does this tissue mean anything to you?
No, boss.
Hmm.
Bye for now. Excuse me, Mr. O'Brien.
Hello there. What now?
What do you make of this piece of wire?
It looks ordinary enough to me.
Mm-hmm.
Do you recognize the man in this photograph?
Nope, I've never seen him before.
What can you tell me about this ID pass?
Group A Electronics. I've never heard of it.
Does this matchbook mean anything to you?
The design is Middle Eastern, I'd say.
I'd like to shake you by the hand, Mr. O'Brien.
Oh, no, you don't.
Did I show you this tissue?
Yes, it's truly disgusting.
Okay, so all of
Bye
that
for
is
now.
useless. And I can't really do anything with this guy. Keeps only being like, fix my washer. Hmm. Don't see anything in particular. Okay. Let's try to have interaction with him.
Hello again.
What? Come on, what?
What?
Let's talk about the tower.
Could you use this towel?
I could, but it wouldn't be much use for anything else.
Do
Okay.
you recognize the man in this photograph?
I can't tell without me glasses.
Okay, this guy needs glasses.
Here, this wire belongs to you.
Oh no, never saw it before. No,
Okay.
Take a look at this ID card.
I don't know anything about it.
What does this matchbook mean to you?
Nothing. Go away and stop bothering me.
Hey, would you like to shake my... no, on second thought, forget it.
Want a
You
tissue?
could make use of this tissue.
Never use them. Those things are unhygienic.
Uh-huh.
I'll
Okay.
see you later.
I really want to take your glass and put it in.
I used all my knowledge of electrical engineering to examine the plug. Seemed fine to me.
Can I make him put it in a different plug?
I used all my knowledge of electrical engineering to examine the plug. Seemed fine to me.
Hmm.
I'm still waiting for you to fix this glass washer.
Okay, keep your hair on.
If I could, I
There was
would.
nothing physically wrong with the glass washer.
Hmm. I can't do anything in this place. At least not clearly enough for me to see. Let's try different stuff.
I considered tying the towel to the grating, but it seemed pointless.
I mean, if I could use this with this together, it will make a lever, which will allow me to pull it off, but don't think this game is intricate enough to do that.
I tried to flip the switch with the lifting key, but it was much too cumbersome for the job.
Okay, it says it's basically too big to do it. When I tried to do it with this, it didn't work either. Didn't even die, to be precise. Yeah, no, right now I'm just trying silly stuff to see if one of them will work, but I doubt that they will. Okay, last one. Yeah. There's no reason it will work. What about this? Nothing. What about the nose? Nothing. What about the wire? Nothing. What about the card? Nothing. Already tried that, but for the sake of it, let's try it again.
The key was the obvious tool to use to open this trapdoor. It was specifically designed for a job like this. Unfortunately, there weren't any holes in the trapdoor.
He's saying that there are no holes. Good morning, Xeno. Good morning. Oh. Thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. You also got the badge now. Oh yeah, I forgot. If the first couple of people that are subbing are getting like the founder badge. That's right. Well, enjoy the emote. Enjoy the emote. My single emote. In the future there will be more, but enjoy my single emote. I don't think you actually saw when I actually add it on. So yeah, now you can enjoy my emote. Can't seem to do anything with this thing.
Hey, McGuire.
What do you want to know?
By the way, how is the Laguna game going? Have you finished it? I don't remember the full name, but I remember that you mentioned it's Laguna something. How is it going with it?
What do you think this wire could be used for?
Stealing cars.
What do you make of this, kid?
Hey, that's one of Leary's towels. He'll skin you alive.
That old windbag doesn't scare me. Anyhow, I'm only borrowing it.
You're pretty cool, mister. For an old guy.
Okay, he's impressed by my towel.
Have you ever seen anyone wearing one of these?
No.
He doesn't care about that. Don't care about that.
Take a look at this, McGuire.
It's an ID card. What of it?
Ever heard of Thomas Merlin or the Gruber Electronics Corporation?
No.
I haven't been playing it. There's been watching Netflix and relaxing. Oh, have you watched some of the new series on Netflix? Like The Boys and Lock and Key, I believe the other one is called. These are the ones I'm watching right now.
What do you think this tool is used for?
I told you, lifting drains.
Do you recognize this matchbook, McGuire?
No, sir, I never seen it before in my life.
I haven't watched it yet. You should. You should. Each of them is good for its own reason. The boys is good for the idea of like a world of heroes, but a messed up world of heroes. And the Lock and Key is a very different show than what you would think it is, but it's very interesting. I haven't watched a lot of it myself, but it does seem very interesting. I watched Dragon Quest, Your Story. Wait, there is a Dragon Quest movie or a series? I don't know. I don't know what it is. Oh. What? Oh, it's a movie. Okay. What is it about? About like, is it about a specific game? Personally, I only played 2 Dragon Quest games. I played the one for the PS2, and I played an older one for one of the old consoles. I don't remember which console it was, but I played 2 of them. It's based on 5. Based on 5. Was 5 where the king became a frog, or was that a different one? I don't remember. Also, good morning, Shido. And you can't believe people who believe that the Earth is flat. I mean, if they believe that, then they may believe that. That was 8. Okay. So which one was the 5th one? The 5th one. I mean, every one of them have like the chosen guy, so I can't really say it's about the chosen guy. But what was the 5th one about?
Shake my hand again.
No way.
What does this tissue mean to you?
Nothing.
Also, to which console was
See you
the
later,
5th
kid.
one?
Okay, mister.
Again, I do plan to play through all of the Dragon Quest at some point, cause I was planning to play through all them. Came on SNES, PS2, and the Nintendo DS. It wasn't the PS2, really? Huh. Might have it then, maybe. Don't know. Don't think I do. They made
considered tying
it
the towel to the
3D.
grating, but it seemed pointless. I tried to use the keys to lever up the grating, but that wasn't going to happen.
The SNES was fan translated. Oh. So it was one of the untranslated stuff. I see. What was the story about? Like, what was the... Like, each word have like a category around it. Like that 8, as I mentioned, it's like you have like the king that got cursed, so you're like trying to break the curse. That's like the idea of the 8th one. But what is the idea of the 5th one? Don't think that will do anything. Yeah, okay. Can't you just do something with it?
I took hold of the grating and pulled hard, but it didn't move.
No. And I can take that and do something with it. I think I'm stumped. Okay, let's go over there again. Actually, before I go back over here and mess around with stuff over here, do I have an option to go to this side? Don't think I actually tried, because that's where I came from. No, it's blocked off. So everything I'm doing is supposed to be within this area. You can't even look at it? Someone asked that, like, why everything is spherical and only the earth is flat. And the flat earth boy said, no one asked why pool table is flat and the balls are spherical, mister. It didn't even answer. The main character starts off as a child, and when he gets older, he thinks he's the hero who is able to bring peace to the world. Okay, so it's for like the theme of a lot of them. At least the latest one. I know a bit of the story of the latest one, and that's kind of the story of the latest one. Just that the guy isn't aware until later on. I mean, why does it bother you, Shida? If the guy wants to think that the earth is flat, let him think that the earth is flat. There's nothing wrong with that.
Pushing with all my strength got me nowhere. They didn't budge. I really need to start working out.
Yeah, but Shida, if you think about it, like, this guy probably it's either of two options. One is trying to troll people, or two, he does believe it because whenever we see a picture of the earth, we see it flat. Technically speaking, we don't see it as a full-on sphere. We only see a circle, but we see like a flat circle. So technically speaking, can still claim it's flat. But in reality, it's different. But he can still say it's flat, technically speaking. You get married between two people that you can choose from the DS. You get to choose 3. The PS2 was fan translated. Oh, the PS2 was also fan translated. Oh, I didn't know that. I figured most of the game for the PS2 were translated by the company. The DS is the only one that you can have 4 people in your party. So it follows like most of the formula of like choosing a companion and all of that. I see. But is there a purpose to like choosing a woman? Like, what I mean is, like, for example, I'm pretty sure this game doesn't work like in the way that you can have a child as well in the game. Like it doesn't work like the way that Harvest Moon works, right? You get monsters that you can use in your party. Okay, so it's more like a companion system. It's more like a Rune Factory. Old action adventure games. Yes, old action adventure games. Also, hi Megumi. Megumi, how far have you come on solo leveling? How far are you? Also, Shido said it's wrong. People are sharing information. The guy who is receiving the information, search anywhere, will see something refuting. I mean, yeah. Again, the thing is, Shido, even if people like show me proof, that proof is like mostly just images. So it might not be proof enough for him. Maybe he wants more. Who knows? But if he chooses to believe that it's flat until he given more proof, then let him believe it's flat. You don't lose anything by letting him believing that. Solo leveling. Chapter 150. Oh, you advanced quite a lot. Where is chapter 150? Like, where are you in the story? Just after the school gate. Oh, I see. The interesting stuff are coming soon. The more interesting stuff, I should say. Yeah. Wait, why did the auto mode? I don't know. The auto mode didn't like what you just did for some reason. I haven't made to where you get married, but I do know you have a kid or two. Okay, so it does work with the same formula as the old Harvest Moon games, but they decided to like mix it into an action game. Interesting. Interesting game design. But the thing is, Flatheart have arguments that only refute something, but don't intertwine or single thing. I'm not entirely sure what you mean, Shido, but okay. Ever hear of the guy that built a rocket to fly to prove that the Earth was flat? I've never heard of that. But, I mean, for example, yeah, you see, this guy is like trying to prove that the Earth is flat. He's going very far to prove that. But the spherical Earth have rules that can connect the other rules perfectly. I mean, yeah, it can. It follows the rest of the rule that like we have like the solar system that like spins around, but you can also say it's like a coin spinning around rather than a sphere. There isn't a one straight up proof for it. So it's true and also not true at the same time, Shido, because it still can be like a coin turning around rather than a sphere turning around. But the thing is, there is also the fact that there's also the thing that passage of time is different in each location, so you can say it's not flat. So it's like a thing that can conflict each other. Right, he is about to form his guild. It was 2 days since I took a break from reading it. Oh, okay. So you are taking a break right now, I see. But making the guild is... I'm going to say only that. Making the guild makes stuff a bit more interesting, but what I find more interesting is the stuff that comes afterwards, because they are talking a bit more about the system soon. Like the actual system is being talked about more. So yeah. The government shot him down. Oh, the government shot him down? Damn. Yeah, a boy died trying to prove that the earth is flat. Because he picked the wrong argument. Interesting. So, people killed him because he didn't agree with them. That's a very weird way to go about that. But I mean, it's been like that since the beginning of history. Whenever someone like is coming out with an idea that people don't agree with him, they think he is crazy. Like for example, a lot of people thought that Galileo Galilei was crazy when he came up with a lot of his ideas. So, yeah, it's not something new. And the nice smell chick is hitting on him. Yes, the nice smell chick is indeed hitting on him. She's going to be a big part of the story. I've been playing the DS version. I read it was the best one. Well, that or the PS2 version. I think the PS2 is probably better. But generally, the graphic on the PS2, for me personally, is way better than some of the DS games. For example, I played Drone Factory 3 on the DS, and it's so... like, if I compared these graphics to Harvest Moon for the PSX, it's like heaven and hell. Like, the difference is like so big. And I'm talking like Harvest Moon for PS1. So, yeah. And people gave him money, $18,000. That money could be used in a school. I mean, the people that probably gave him money are also people that believe that the earth might be flat, so they want him to prove it to the rest of the people.
No way. That is not a good idea. No way.
People and men make a rocket with $18,000. A lot of money, but not even close from 1% of the real rocket that need to be built. I mean, he could have... no, shit, the thing is, he could actually build a small rocket that could have maybe went out of the atmosphere. Again, very maybe. It's very dependent. Because if you like bought the raw materials and built a rocket out of that, 18K might be enough to build a very small rocket, but you won't be able to like put a person in it. You might be able to send like a camera. You won't be able to send an actual person in it, but it might be enough. There is a 3DS game called Behind the Labyrinth. I've never heard of that one. And it's graphically amazing for 2012 3DS games. Too bad it wasn't officially translated and ported to more powerful system. Switch port might be amazing, honestly. The thing is, you actually can play some of the 3DS and the DS and a bunch of like the other stuff on the Switch. Like there are ways to make it happen. I don't know if like Switch have like an official way, but there are ways to do that. I know because I looked into that. So there are ways. Yeah, I'm emulating that game on PC. Yeah. But you can also emulate on the Switch itself. There is actually a way to do it. It didn't even get 2 kilometers up. 18K is not for a rocket. Then what is it for? The 60 FPS patch is amazing. Hold on, let me look up this game. I want to look it up. Also, what is this game actually about? I haven't played a lot of the 3DS stuff. I only played Zelda, I want to say, on the 3DS. Yeah, I didn't play a lot of 3DS stuff, so I'm actually interested in knowing more game for that system. It's actually isekai game, let's say. I think we have a team that always you're like watching or playing isekai stuff. Yeah, I can see why it is isekai. Looking at the pictures, it's I can see why it is isekai. Interesting enough, it makes me think of like what is this game called? There is a couple of games for the PS2. One is Shadow of the Colossus, and another one is Echo. And the graphic for this game kind of reminds me Echo more than Shadow of the Colossus. Oh, reminds me that. From the picture I'm seeing at least. Yeah, people say it's similar to Echo in graphics. Oh, okay, so I'm not alone. I see. And only our Iron Man from real life, Elon Musk, made a rocket who can fly and land. Even NASA or SpaceX don't got that. SpaceX? What is SpaceX? I don't think I'm familiar with this space program. Also, I can't do anything. I know there is NASA and there is JAXA, which is the Japanese one. I don't know what is SpaceX. SpaceX is Elon Musk space exploration company. Oh. Interesting. So apparently apparently he got his own company. And NASA wants to replace Soviet rockets with SpaceX rockets. I wasn't aware of any of that. To be honest, space exploration wise, I don't know a lot about it other than a couple of stuff I watched here and there. Like I watched back when I was watching stuff on TV, there was the NASA channels. I was watching like Landing on Mars and some other stuff. But other than that, I can't say I know too much about space exploration per se. And about JAXA and stuff, I only know because I actually watched an anime about space called Space Brothers, which was quite good, funny enough. But yeah, that's like my space knowledge as far as that goes. I'm kind of dying inside. Why are you dying inside? Also, what I'm doing? I'm stuck in this area. I have no idea what the hell I'm doing. The only space anime I watched are Aldnoah Zero and Makos. I also watched Aldnoah Zero. That wasn't really a space anime per se. Not in my opinion, at least. But hold on, maybe I don't remember it right. Let me look it up before I say something I am going to take back. Yeah, that wasn't really a space program per se. It was more like fighting. Yeah, I remember the show. This show was more about the conflict between two different factions. It wasn't really about space exploration. And Macross, yeah, I also watched Macross. Like I only watched, but I only watched like some of the original Macross, I would say. I didn't really watch more than that. Yeah, Darling in Flux is also, it got some space, but again, it's more like a... It doesn't really have that much space information in it. It's more like some random battle in space. I only watched Delta for the memes. Yeah, I don't think I watched Delta. When I watched it, it was just called Macross. Like Macross 1. That's like the biggest thing I remember from the anime. It's like every time, Macross 1. Ikenai Borderline. What is Ikenai Borderline? Let's see. By the way, if you want a decent space anime, again, Space Brothers is actually quite good. It's more like a slice of life kind of anime, but it's nice. It's nice. Oh yeah, I did watch Ikenai Borderline, but that was more like a song anime. That wasn't a space anime. It was more about singing. I watched JoJo Part 2. Joseph go to space. I can't say anything about that. I actually never watched JoJo. I only watched like the first 2 episodes of JoJo. Other than that, I didn't really watch JoJo, so I can't say anything about that. A music piece for Macross Delta, the most popular one from there. Oh, it's a musical piece. I need to finish Symphogears. Yeah, that was the name of the actual anime that I... Yeah, I think it was the actual... Hold on. Oh, I see. Ikenai Borderline is specifically the song name. That's why I see this picture. It isn't the anime that I was thinking about. Symphogear is the anime I'm thinking about. Okay, now I see the problem. Now I see where the problem was. On a total nonsense way, but it did. And freeze card with him. Okay. Jonathan part sucks. Skip and go to Joseph 1. I don't know if I will ever watch JoJo, to be honest. The world of JoJo is very bizarre for me. And I know it's a pun on the name, but it is very bizarre to me. So bizarre to the point that I don't really want to watch it. Can be bothered with JoJo too. Yeah. Like, a lot of people like JoJo for how crazy it is. But I don't know. I like an anime that makes sense, or an anime with a good story, and JoJo didn't fit that category for me. Also, or I watch Haiku now, or I never do. Why do you never do? Can't you just watch it later? I mean, I already watched Haiku. I'm watching Haiku whenever it comes out, but yeah. That 3 days out of school is going on 2 weeks. Oh, I see. You won't have time because you will have school soon. I see. Some even attacked me for that reason. Wait. People attacked you for not watching JoJo? What? Why would anyone attack you for not watching JoJo?
Wasn't listening.
Like, even people within JoJo know that, like, it's not for everyone. Like, I know a lot of people that watch it and they're like, it's not for everyone. It's a very specific thing that you need to, like, build yourself up into, rather than a straight watch. I think I'm missing like a specific item and I can't tell what it is.
There was nothing physically wrong with the glass washer.
That 3 days out of school, going 2 weeks, 4 days, and that now is 5 days every week and I don't have time. Yeah. Yeah. Personally, I slept through most of my high school, so I don't know. I was fine. I was sleeping a lot, and I had decent grades. So, as far as I'm concerned, it was a good time. Or I ran like Flash to get the 5:30 p.m. bus because school ended on 5:25 p.m. Oh, your school ends so late? When do you start that it ends at 5 p.m? Because over here, like, ending at 4 p.m. was considered to be like a long day for me. Usually we ended at like 2, sometimes 1. We never ended at like 5 p.m. That's actually super late. But we also like started studying at like 8 a.m. So it all depends like on what is your starting time. And to go to school I need to catch the 11:45 a.m. because if I get the 12:30 I get late. Okay, so you don't start at 8 a.m. I see. You start at like 12. I start at like 11 or 12 a.m. I see. My kids get out at 3:15 p.m. here. Yeah, that's like a normal time for me. That's like around the time I used to finish school. Like 2, 3, completely normal time. Hi Wildfire, I am Brazilian. I mean, it don't mean anything that you're Brazilian. It's more like the education system rather than you being Brazilian. It don't matter if you're Brazilian.
I'm still waiting for you to fix this glass washer.
Okay, keep your hair on.
Can I do anything with you?
I'm still waiting for you to fix this glass washer.
Okay, keep your hair on.
I've been stuck in this part for the past few minutes and I don't know what to do. I said his last name by Nick was to be the Xenopart. I mean, hi, my son-in-law in Brazil. Oh, interesting. So you guys are actually connected in a way, cause he is in Brazil and your son-in-law is in Brazil. Funny enough, I actually have a very distant like aunt that's supposed to be living in Brazil, but we don't really have contact with them. I just aware, like we're just aware they live in Brazil. But technically speaking, I do have family in Brazil. Somewhere. I don't know where. Let me do again. Hi Xeno, I'm Brazilian. I don't know what to do. I feel like I'm missing something, but I don't have proof. Coronavirus. Yes, the coronavirus is everywhere. Even in the game. Does anyone have any idea what am I missing? I mean, I'm going to try another round with people, but if I can't find it, I'm just going to look it up, so there's no point in getting stuck in here.
Hello?
What now?
I never played this. Oh, okay. So yeah, we'll just do another quick round on everything. And if I can't find the answer, I'm just going to look it up. I don't even play this kind. I mean, you did play Life is Strange, though. This is kinda like Life is Strange. Yeah, it's like Pink Panther, but it's also like Life is Strange. It's kinda the same thing. It's a point and click genre.
Do you have any use for this towel?
I suppose I could squeeze it out into my glass if I was desperate enough.
Did I show you this nose?
Yes, you did.
Do you recognize the man in this photograph?
I already told you I didn't.
Do you know anything about this piece of wire?
It looks like a handmade snare.
About this pass?
You showed me before.
Does this tool mean anything to you?
You already showed me that, and I wasn't impressed.
Life is Strange is more intuitive. Initiative.
Does this tool mean anything to you?
Yes and no.
That, and I wasn't impressed.
I will say yes and
What do you
no.
make of this matchbook?
Seems ordinary enough to me.
Come on, forget your prejudice and shake hands.
Never! It's not natural.
What do you make of this tissue?
That is a very unpleasant object indeed.
Yes.
Yes, it is indeed unpleasant. Am I supposed to like mess with this guy with one of the items? I've never been able to
He wasn't listening.
interact with him, so maybe I need to mess up with him.
He wasn't listening. He wasn't listening.
I see that and I don't see where to click or go. Well, yeah, this game is more difficult on that part. Like they don't hold your hand like they do in Life is Strange. But if I did play like the newer version of this game, basically this game got remastered, and I'm playing the original version. But if I did play like the newer version, it does hold your hand a bit compared to this one.
He wasn't listening. He wasn't listening. He wasn't listening.
It's more like a difference between old games and new games, I guess.
He wasn't listening.
Because almost in all new games these days, in the point and click genre,
Hey!
Hello there again, mister.
They hold your hand compared to the old ones. The old in the old games like this one, they really didn't hold your hand at all. It's initiative. Max says it's intuitive. Max says what she needs to do and unnecessarily narrates what she's doing. Yeah, they're holding your hand. They're like giving you hints. It's like a hint system. But it is the same type of game. The only difference is that they are not holding your hand, so it's making it harder. I like this word and 2 for the PSX. I actually have Discworld 1 and, well, I don't know if I have 2, but I do have Discworld 1 for the PC. I do have it for the PC. Probably we need to run it on like a DOS box or something,
You've
but I
seen this
do
nose before?
Yes,
do it on the
mister.
PC.
Before I showed it to you the first time, I mean.
When was that?
Never mind.
Why is it not hard, Chido? I mean, think about it. If they keep giving you hints in Life is Strange, they're like helping you. In this game, they don't give you hints, so it makes it harder. Why is it not hard?
Does this piece of wire mean anything to you?
Not me, mister.
Does this security pass mean anything to you?
Well, no.
That is the illusion of a hard game. How is it the illusion of a hard game?
What do you make of this tool?
It's for lifting manhole covers.
Do you recognize this matchbook?
No.
May I shake your hand?
No, you can't.
Does this tissue mean anything to you?
No, boss.
I mean,
Fine
if
for now.
they don't give you a hint, it makes the game harder. It's as simple as that. A hard thing is a thing that you can get better, improving at every time you try. Not necessarily. What you are referring to is a challenge rather than a hard thing. What I am presenting is a hard puzzle, because you need to figure out what you need to do. Therefore, it's a puzzle. It's not a... It isn't necessarily
Hello there.
a challenge you need to solve, or a challenge you need to overcome. It's more like a puzzle that you need to solve. There are several ways to create a hard game. You can make it by hard puzzle, you can make it by hard challenges. It don't make it different. It just, like, it don't make it any less harder or not harder. It just makes it different. You just have to figure out what to do and where to go, and have to think a lot on what to do. Yeah, it's basically a puzzle. Welcome back, Megumi. I'm still stuck.
Does this towel mean anything to you?
Sure, it's one of Leary's towels. Are you planning on stealing it?
Just borrowing it, if you must know. Does this red nose suggest anything to you?
No, it doesn't.
Do you recognize the man in this photograph?
Nope, I've never seen him before.
What do you make of this piece of wire?
It looks ordinary enough to me.
What can you tell me about this ID pass?
Group A Electronics. I've never heard of it.
Bluefish tree? Nah, it's not Bluefish tree. It's more like I'm missing something, and I need to figure out what I'm missing. Something like mist.
Does this matchbook mean anything to you?
Mist.
Design is mid-
The name is familiar, but I don't remember where from.
I'd like to shake you by the hand, Mr. O'Brien.
Oh, no, you don't.
Did I show you this tissue?
Yes, it's truly disgusting.
Goodbye for now.
Is not the guy on the right seated? Yeah, this guy is sitting. This guy over here is sitting. It's a PC and PSX game. But what's it about? Can you tell me like a bit about the game? Because I do remember the name, I just don't remember like the story. Don't remember what's it about. They made 4 games. Oh, I wasn't aware that they made 4 games.
What?
What?
Could you use this towel?
I could, but it wouldn't be much use for anything else.
What does this red nose mean to you?
Nothing.
Do you recognize the man in this photograph?
I can't tell without my glasses.
I'll be back soon. Goodbye for now. Okay. See you later, Shido, and thank you for the bits. Have I told you that I despise Atlas? I think you mentioned actually that. Yeah, when I was playing Noita, I think we brought up like one of Atlas games, and you said that like you despise Atlas. So, I mean, you did mention it. You didn't mention why, but you did mention it.
Take a look at this ID card.
I don't know anything about it.
Can you identify this tool?
No.
What does this matchbook mean to you?
Nothing. Go away and stop bothering me.
Hey, would you like to shake my... no, on second thought, forget it. You could make use of this tissue.
Well, exclusivity. Oh.
Those things are unhygienic.
I see. I wasn't aware that Atlas is exclusive. I figured that
See you later.
they have the stuff on several stuff. Are they only based like on PC? Because I do remember some Atlas games being on PC. So are they like having exclusive contract with Microsoft only? Player assumed the role of unnamed person who stumbled across an unusual book titled Mist. The player reads the book and discovers a detailed description of an island called Mist. Oh. Hold on, I need to look it up. I thought that hearing the summary will be enough, but apparently it's not enough. But it did make me interested. Oh yeah, I remember now. It's the game that that looks like something. The Room? Yeah, I think the Room. Yeah, it's like the Room. Atlas is PlayStation only. Really? Atlas is only PlayStation? Atlas games. Hold on. No, it's not only PlayStation. For example, Catherine is made by Atlas, and Catherine has been ported to PC. We have all of the Persona series, which is everywhere at this point. There are Personas like on the Switch, Persona is on the... I don't think it's on the PC, but it's on the PS4, on the PS3, so yeah. We have all the Shin Megami Tensei, which is PS2. Demon Souls. Demon Souls, I don't know if it's only on the PS2. And other than that, I don't know. So they don't have exclusive combat. I mean, they probably did for the longest time, but they are starting to change it because they did bring Catherine to PC. If you ever played the Catherine, then you should definitely try it out. It's for the PC. It's like it came out on the PC. It's very good. It's very interesting. Have you tried Victoria yet? I have not. I don't know, like I looked it up. I don't know if it's for me. But I don't know. Maybe I'll give it like a try eventually. Honestly, I wish all game consoles just cease to exist. Personally, what I would want is, rather than them ceasing to exist, is that nothing will be exclusive on anything. Like, I just want all of them to be open for every single thing, rather than being limited to only one console. But they're getting better at it. Like, lately, all of them are like trying to partner up and like putting stuff both here and there, so maybe. There is emulation, yeah, I know there is an emulation, but like sometimes the emulation doesn't work properly, and sometimes you have bugs and whatnot. If it was just straight up on everything, it would have been so much better. Comes with its own set of disadvantages. Yep, that's one way to put it. Yep, it comes with its own set of disadvantages.
I was about to reach for the pump when I came to my senses. A rash move like that in a strange country with strange customs could be my last.
I can't do anything. Yeah, sometimes it does, but not always, which is
There was nothing physically wrong with the glass washer.
Which is the main problem. Like, for example, Final Fantasy 7, I want to say, yeah, Final Fantasy 7 on the PC. On the PC was actually super buggy back when it came out. And it kept crashing at the specific, at one specific scene when you're climbing up some stairs. Not the long stair scene, but like some other scene where you climb like some stairs. It will always crash in that specific scene. But on the PS1, it never did. On the PS1, it never crashed. That's like one of the best examples of like a game on different console being better. Okay, let's see. I already did everything here. Sometimes emulation fix bugs, and so is this some Lucasfilm game? Lucasfilm? What do you mean Lucasfilm? I do like sometimes PS games have been coming out on PC, and the same things for Xbox One games. Yeah. For example, Behind Two Souls. Originally, it was supposed to be exclusive to the PS4, but Sony have lifted the ban on the exclusivity, and it came out on the PC, which personally I appreciate very much because it's a good game, and I would like to play it one day. I did watch like the playthrough of it back when it came out, but I do want to play it eventually on the PC. How do I fix the... Besides console exclusivity, fuck Epic. Yeah, Epic is operating in an interesting way, but eventually stuff are coming over to Steam, so it isn't like Epic is like keeping it exclusive forever. So they're like probably having like a contract for like I don't know, a couple of years, and then they allow it to come to other stuff. So at least it's better than the console exclusives, because some of the console exclusive never came to the PC, and I would personally really like some of them to come to the PC. Yeah, I'm not complaining about Epic either. I like the free games. It is a bit of a, there is a bit of a downside that they do have the type of shit that they have in their client, but there are ways to limit it, so I'm not too bothered by it. Can I post a link? Yeah, hold on, I'll give you permission. Go ahead, you can post a link. I use GOG along Steam too, because there's actually benefit to use GOG. And there is a benefit to using GOG. I mean, other than most of the stuff on GOG being DRM free, what other benefits are there to use GOG? I mean, I do like using GOG as well, because I do prefer DRM free games. I hate when a game is being hooked up with the client, the same way that Steam does. But yeah. A normal offline play on GOG. Yeah. So you're saying the same thing, that you like the fact it's DRM free. So yeah. This is free until March 2. Yeah, I know that Black Desert is free, but funny thing is, something that you might not know, Black Desert actually blacklisted like the entire Middle East region, including India and some other countries, among them Israel. So I actually can't play Black Desert. It doesn't even show up on my Steam. It's straight up been removed from my Steam. So I can't even see it there. Yep. They have some interesting region block for this game. I've never seen a game company go so far to block countries. But yeah. And my free Russian copy of Black Desert is well locked to Russian servers. Yeah. Yeah, sure. Hold on. Let me give you permission. Go ahead. This is Steam Store link. Steam Store link, what do you mean? What about straight from the company? the company itself is blocking me. It's not Steam that is blocking me, it's the company itself that's like blocking me. Yeah. I tried original because I personally I don't like to play things through Steam if I can. Like for example Warframe, for the longest time I didn't actually play Warframe through Steam. So if you look at my like Warframe achievements, you will see like that I'm missing all of the beginning achievements because I didn't have Warframe linked to Steam for the longest time. But then I had to link it for to get like some stuff, so I linked it. I was like, yeah, whatever, I will link it. So like if you look at my Steam achievements, you will see like all of the beginning achievements don't exist, but I have like the highest level achievements in the game achieved. It's a very weird thing. Anyway, seeing as I'm stuck, I'm just going to real quick look a guide because I don't want to be stuck here. I'm just going to see how to fix the washer. Because I've tried everything I could think of, and no one seems to know the answer, so I'm just going to look it up. Yeah. Use the snares on the glass washer. Use the snares? What is the snares? Is there like a pixel specific thing I need to press?
There was nothing physically wrong with the glass washer. There was nothing physically wrong with the glass washer.
I don't understand. Turn off the switch next to the door, then return to the bar, order the drink. Okay, I did all of that. Shortly after, the glass washer stops working. Show the barman your ID card, I did, and offer to fix the glass washer. And pumps. Use the snare on the glass washer plug. Go down the cellar and use the lever. I'm supposed to go down the cellar, which is over there outside, but it doesn't make sense. Morrowind will be better alternative for Black Desert. I've never heard of Morrowind. What is Morrowind? Morrowind, not Morrowind. What is Morrowind? Okay, let's skip that real quick. Just going to watch a video. Okay, it shows interesting. I'm looking actually at the video with the newer version of the game, and they really have like blue dots in the new version that tells you like what you can press and what you can't. Hold on. Is the problem the wire? Oh god, I need to specifically... Okay, that's ridiculous.
I replaced the fuse with a piece of wire. I knew it was dangerous,
Okay, I'm going to close that.
but I was desperate enough to disregard everything I knew about standard safety precautions. Excuse me, Mr. Leary. I fixed your glass washer, no problem.
Bingo! And a blessing to all the saints. A free half-pint to that man, on the house. Now, could you take a look at the beer pumps?
Well, I guess so, but I'm not making any promises.
If you can't fix them, I'll have a riot on me hands.
The pumps are in the cellar, right?
That's right. You'll find a flashlight down there somewhere.
Okay. So that was literally just me missing the location of what I was supposed to do. I tried to use the wire on everything other than this specific thing. Okay. Tiered Elder Scroll game in the series. I actually never played any of the Elder Scrolls, funny enough. I never dived into that world. It seemed so big that I was kind of scared to jump into it, so I never did. There is also Skywind project that aims to recreate Morrowind on the Skyrim engine. Region locking can be compared to digital racism.
Place to store a flashlight. A dark cellar. The only way I was going to find anything down there was to feel around.
Yeah, but I mean, region locking isn't something new. Like a lot of the Korean games or like Japanese games, all of them like have region lock.
I pushed the lever and heard the grating of metal, but nothing appeared to happen. I pulled the lever and the bolt creaked back into place.
Okay. Is there something else I can do in here before I go out? Pixel hunting, yeah, pixel hunting. There is no other way to go around with it sometime. Yeah, well, let's just turn the lever and go up, I guess.
I pushed the lever and heard the grating of metal, but nothing appeared to happen.
Okay, let's go out. Let's see if something happened. Even if something culturally niche, there are still people that are interested in said cultures. Yeah. What do you think of text adventure games? If we were talking about like straight up only text, I tried to play them before, but they're a bit too heavy for me most of the time. It's hard for me to get into them fully, because it's like reading a novel. And
I lifted the trap door and an overpowering smell of stale beer rose from the cellar below. I looked down on a stone-tiled floor, way too far to jump.
Okay. And for me, like, I prefer to just straight up read a novel rather than play a game where I read a novel.
There was a nasty feeling in my guts I usually associated with light opera. It was Khan. What's the problem?
Did you see what happened here a few minutes ago?
What was that?
A man was involved in an unfortunate accident.
I didn't see anything.
What about the boy?
He doesn't know anything either. The kid, well, you know how it is in these rural communities. Not enough genes to go round. I prayed McGuire had the sense to keep his mouth shut. Was the guy hurt bad?
He's being taken care of, but he thinks he dropped a small parcel. You didn't happen to find it, did you?
If I had, I would have taken it to the police.
Of course. Thank you.
Okay. So apparently this guy had something on him, so it's either here or here. So let's go down here and see
It
what.
was my nerves that stopped me jumping. It was my damned legs. They wouldn't move.
Okay, he's scared from going down. Can I use this then?
The workman's key was the obvious tool to use to open this trap door. It was specifically designed for a job like this. Unfortunately, there weren't any holes in the trap door.
Okay, so only this got unlocked.
I took hold of the grating and pulled hard, but it didn't move.
Okay. Let's see if that gives me light in the cellar now. Cringe? What is cringe? What is cringing you?
Then I noticed a flash of light, something sparkling beneath the open trap door. It was Pilgrim's gem, all right. A large, uncut blue stone. As I held it aloft, I realized the fascination it could command. I guess I was already under its spell.
Did you find it?
What?
Whatever you was looking for.
Yeah. Listen, McGuire. I want you to keep this to yourself.
No problemo. Just chuck us up a crate of lager.
No way, you're not old enough.
We can sell it and make some cash.
Forget it, kid. I couldn't betray Mr. Leary's trust.
I could, for sure. That old misery guts deserves it.
If you want to do me a favor, keep a lookout for that guy in the suit.
Okay. But it'll cost you a packet of chips.
Oh, and shout if you see that Ferrari.
Okay. Main character narrating, doing every damn thing. Yeah, this game got this thing going for it. It's like the Sherlock Holmes games. All of them like got a narration, like self-narration all the time.
I searched the trash, but there was nothing useful there.
Okay. What's this?
I looked among the cleaning materials, but saw nothing I could use.
Okay. What do you mean? Okay, apparently I can't look at this thing. What can I do with the sink?
The faucet creaked, coughed, and spewed out a stream of rusty-colored water.
Uh-huh. Can I use that? Yes, I can.
I held the towel under the faucet and soaked it with water.
Okay, is there death in this game? There is actually. I actually died already once. I actually died once. Wait, what did he say? Let's do it again.
The towel was already as wet as it was going to get.
Okay, we have a wet towel. Let's close the water.
I shut off the faucet as tight as I could, but it kept on dripping.
But it's not a Sierra game. No, it's not a Sierra game. No. It's a different company. There isn't anything else I can do here. Okay, let's go back up. What can I do with a wet towel? I'm sure you know what Sierra games are infamous for. If I remember right, Sierra games made that you can die almost in everything, but I also didn't play a lot of the Sierra games. I played. Let me look up the game so I can tell you specifically what I played. Let's see. I played Frogger, but that's not really what I meant. Probably also played Winnie the Pooh. I did play some King quests. I don't remember how many, but I did play a couple of them. What do you think of visual novels? I think they are good. I played some. Well, I don't play a lot of them. Don't get me wrong. Like, I'm not a full-on visual novel kind of guy, but I do play a couple of them here and there. For the most part, I'm more of a point-and-click guy rather than a visual novel guy. Because I do appreciate puzzles. Yeah, I don't recognize most of the games for Sierra, so I can't even tell you which ones I played. I think Everlasting Summer had a card game thing, not really a puzzle. Everlasting Summer. Let's see. Everlasting Summer. Yeah, this is more like a full-on visual novel. Again, I do play some of them here and there. But not a lot of them. Like even the one that I did play, it's like a visual novel mixed with other stuff. For example, Art Only Co. I consider Art Only Co to be a visual novel, just because of like how you need to interact with all of the female characters in the game. But it's also like a full-on RPG, so you know. But a game that's like straight up a visual novel, there are a couple free ones I played on Steam. There is that game that came out not too long ago that I rather watched and played. I don't remember the name, but it's the game that Jesse Cox was a part of the developer team. And other than that, I can't really tell you per se what visual novels I've played. But again, it's not a lot of them. The KFC game. The KFC game? That's what it's called? Oh, you mean like the Kentucky Fried Chicken? That's what you mean by KFC? Because I did hear about that. Yeah, you're talking about the Kentucky Fried Chicken. Yeah, Colonel Sanders. That's That's an interesting visual novel, but I didn't play it. I'm also not planning to play it. Yeah, give me a second. There we go. Never mind. Never mind, okay. Okay. What am I supposed to do with the towel then? I mean, the problem is the switch outside. It's not. No. Okay. I figured if I cause the circuit, it might do something, but I guess not.
I was about to reach for the pump when I came to my senses. A rash move like that in a strange country with strange customs could be my last.
Okay, before I talk with everyone again until I figure out what I need to do, let me try to drain the towel into the drain and see what happens.
I considered tying the towel to the grating, but it seemed pointless.
Okay, so I can't do that. Okay, let's shout.
Hey, McGuire.
What do you want to know?
What do you think about my wet
What do
towel?
you make of this, kid?
Hey, that's one of Leary's towels.
That old wind.
You're...
Okay, I already know that conversation, so it's not going to hurt me.
What do you think of my flashlight?
It's a torch. That's what we call it on this side of the Atlantic.
Want a closer look at the gem, McGuire?
No, I don't. Jewels is for girls. You'd better hide that, mister. What if the pixie comes back? You'll be in trouble then.
I don't believe in pixies. Underneath that costume is a psychotic killer.
Smart.
Okay. So
later,
this
kid.
guy can't
Okay,
hurt
mister.
me. Okay. So we have a wet towel, which I can't really do anything with. Can I put it back on the counter? I cannot.
Excuse me.
Yes, sir?
Can we talk about this wet towel?
Borrow this towel?
You can keep it.
I found your flashlight.
So I see. You'd better keep hold of that until you fix the pumps.
Okay, wants me to fix the pumps, but the problem is...
Gem mean anything to you?
Phew. What a beauty. I bet you wish that was real, don't you?
Okay.
Thanks.
He says that I need to go to the pump, but I didn't really have access to pumps. Unless... There's something down here I didn't see. Hold on. If I use that on that, what happens? Nothing. And I can't really cast it anywhere here. Can I wash the gem? No.
The carton was damp and soggy. Useless.
What happens if I pull that again?
I tried to pull the lever, but it wouldn't move with the trap door open.
Okay. Okay. Back to the drawing board, I guess. I can go back there, but I probably still can't do anything with the straw because I'm missing something that will assist me climbing up. The flashlight can be used in that area because it won't help me. Can I use you on this so I can see what's going on in here? I cannot. What can I do with you? No.
No way.
No way. Talking with you doesn't merit to anything, going over there won't help me. So okay, I'm just going to go over every single person once again. What is your opinion on the Pokemon games? Which ones? The old ones or the new ones?
He wasn't listening.
Generally. That's a difficult question if you're saying generally, because I haven't played the new ones, but I did play the old ones, and the old ones I played back when Pokemon was like, you know, it just started basically, so it had like a bunch of stuff. So I played them and like I enjoyed them for what they were, and I enjoyed the puzzles in it. But the later versions didn't really have puzzles anymore, which took a bit from the game for me. But like raising Pokemons and stuff wise, it was still nice, just not what I would specifically want for a Pokemon game. Like if I had to describe you what I would prefer the Pokemon game was like, it's if it was more like if you ever played Digimon World 1 for the PSX. Like a lot of people actually don't know this game, but a lot of people like don't like this game. But personally, if a Pokemon had like a game like that, I would have preferred to play it rather than the form it is right now.
Hello.
What now?
Because the Digimon World game was actually very good, and it's a very interesting systems. And the story wasn't super complicated. Again, it's a kids game, but I did enjoy the way that everything was going on in this game.
What do you think of my flashlight?
Those electric lamps are useful but limited in lifespan in my experience. I was given one for my birthday, but it stopped working after a month.
Well, the battery was probably drained.
What? Nobody told me. I threw it away.
What the hell?
This is the gem that Pegram found in the castle.
So that's what all the fuss was about. I can't see why myself. Why men would fight and steal and kill over a little bauble like that.
Well, it's kind of neat the way it sparkles.
Okay. Do you say anything about the tower?
Do you have any use for this towel?
I suppose I could squeeze it out into my glass if I was desperate enough.
I never had played on any console. Yeah, but did you play on the emulators? That's the question. Even if you didn't play on the actual consoles, there were still plenty of emulators. Like I didn't have any consoles either when I was growing up. I played some of them on the emulators. I did have the PS2 and the PS1 and the N64 and Super Nintendo and stuff like that, but I didn't have every single one of them. Like I didn't have Atari, I didn't have the 3DS, I don't have the Switch, I don't have a PS3, I don't have PS4, I don't have any of the Xbox. So yeah. Thought about trying Digimon, but not my thing. Yeah, it's fine. Digimon is not for everyone. But I do enjoy the concept of Digimon. It's like if we compare like story-wise Pokemon versus Digimon, the Digimon story is way more interesting. But the Pokemon world is interesting in its own way. But story-wise, it's very, very flat. Unless you go by the fan-made theory, it's like Ash is actually in a coma and everything's like is a dream and all of that. You ever read that interesting theory of someone? A very interesting theory about Pokemon. Okay. So I'm stuck in the conversation. I tried Xenoblade once. I played a bit of Xenoblade, but I didn't play it all the way. I do need to go back to it at some point. But I did play a bit of it. A lot of people told me I should play through it. That's why I tried it, but I don't know. At the time I was like busy with other games, so I never went back to it.
Hey! Hello there again, mister.
Before I emulate 3D games again, I should get a more powerful GPU. Yeah, if you're planning to like emulate PS3 for example, you need a decent GPU, I can tell you that much. It's a very tasking of the system.
Look at this towel.
You showed me that before.
What do you think of this flashlight?
It's not very bright, is it?
I could say the same about some of the present company.
That's true. But don't let him hear you. Keep it under your hat, mister.
That flashlight, like your brain died, is not switched on.
I don't think he heard me.
Okay.
Do you recognize this gem?
Saints be praised. It must be worth a fortune.
Maybe it is. Have you seen it before? It's the one which Pegram took from the dig.
Oh. How come you've got it now?
He left it behind. I'm looking after it.
Oh. You could take that to Dublin and sell it.
Let's not.
Bye for now. Excuse me, Mr. O'Brien.
Hello there. What now?
Yeah. For me, the problem is actually my GPU. Like for example, before Nunukuni came to PC, I was thinking about like playing Ninokuni on the PS3 emulator, but it didn't work properly. Like it ran, like it managed to run, but sometimes it had like a speed drops, and the reason it kept like having the speed drops is because it like kept capping on my GPU. My GPU like was on 100% the entire time, so yeah.
What do you think of this flashlight?
It's not a very practical piece of equipment, is it?
It's not switched on.
I'm referring to the lack of a bracket. How would you be fixing that to your bicycle?
I don't have a bicycle. Do you recognize this gem?
Ah, that's a beautiful stone. Is it the one which Pegram found?
And the reason why both he and Fitzgerald have disappeared.
Then it's only a matter of time before you vanish too.
Goodbye for now.
Okay. We have this guy, but this guy's been useless the entire time, so I'm not going to bother with him. Let's just go back to the other area and see if I can figure out what to do. My CPU is AMD FX 83020 and my video card is AMD RX 570. My GPU can't handle 60 FPS modes on Citra. Ooh. Ooh, yeah, that's rough. My CPU and GPU are quite old, but they are decent. Even like in today's standard, they're still considered to be decent. So I don't have a problem running more stuff. But if it's like super graphically intense, then it's when I'm hosed.
Maybe not. No.
Can't I just shove it into the wall? Oh!
I inserted the end of the lifting key in the mortarless crack and gave it a firm shove. It remained lodged in the wall, jutting out to form a step.
Okay, that's
I tugged at the lifting key and found it was held quite securely.
okay. That answers how I get over here. Hello. What is that? Oh. Okay. I'm sorry. I was almost killed by a goat.
Hey, Billy. The animal fixed on me with an evil glare. Behind the malice and resentment, there was a cool intelligence. How you doing, boy? I felt as threatened as I'd been by the assassin and his goons in Paris.
Okay, I can't go there because the goat doesn't like me. Can I go down here? Hey, apparently I can. Let's see. Can I blind it? No. Does it want my wet towel? No. Thing is, this is like a water thing. I would assume I'd assume this goat is thirsty, but apparently it doesn't, it's just mad at me. Can go back. I don't think I'm supposed to go back. To figure out how to deal with the goat. What happens if I show you my gem? Nothing. Do you want to shake my hand? No. Well done. Okay. So, need to do something with the goat. Can I go here without touching the goat? I cannot. Okay. The goat is obviously tied to a rope, so I need to somehow mess it up so the rope will tie around the goat. Question is how? Okay, let's see if I do it twice in a row, what happens. Nothing. The rope is still the same, the goat is still the same. Okay, what happens if I come here twice in a row? The rope went above the goat. Okay. Same thing. It have like a specific order I need to do it for it to mess up with me. I try 1 to 1, so let's try 2. Hello? Okay, looks like we're back. I lost the connection to the server for a second. Not sure what was up with that. But I'm back. Okay. There are still a few frame drops. Okay. How long have I actually been on? Almost 3 hours. Let's save. Didn't save for a while. I want to think about it. And yeah, stream died for a moment. Sorry about that. It's back. It had like a hiccup. I don't know why, but it had a short hiccup. But anyway, let's take a short break. I would like to get some water, since it's been like 3 hours. So let's take a short break. And I will be right back. Also, I will keep a watch on the frames, I guess. Want to see what's going on. So yeah, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Let's put all of that back here, that here. Okay. Let's see what we need to do with this goat. Okay, so far, when I walk here, she attacks me. When I walk here, she attacks me. And I can't seem to use any items. So, let's see what happens if I walk here. Can I grab you? No? Can I talk with you? No. Can I... Maybe I need to reset this area. Maybe I messed it up. Okay, let's try it again. So I'm coming here. And the goat is like, nay. I'm coming here. The goat is nay. There is a delay. Can you get up quick? He's moving so slow compared to what I want him to move. Can't seem to run away.
Hey, Billy. The goat responded with a cool and penetrating stare. Hey, Billy. The goat responded with a cool and penetrating stare.
Okay, so talking to the goat doesn't do anything. I can just use that as I want. This probably takes me up. Pom, 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 pom. Want to shake my hand? No? Okay. On the jam? No? What can I do? Come on, just get up and do it while it's done. You're annoying. We got a bit trick with it. Don't know what it is. But got a bit trick with it. I don't know how to move that without the god smacking me. Obviously I need to move that. But I don't understand. How am I supposed to move that if the god is smacking into me? Don't have anything I can use. And there doesn't seem to be different movement other than the rope that's coming around the goat. Okay, apparently I can't go above that. I can only go from this specific part. Huh. Interesting. I didn't get stuck in this game at all, but right now I keep getting stuck over and over. I wonder if it's that specific part, or did they just like ramp up the difficulty or something? Because this is very different from how the game was going up until now. Can I trick you? Don't think I can. I didn't go that far in. Can I play that? No? Hmm. I could like stalk someone to the floor which will grab the rope. It would work out, but I don't have the option to do that. Oh, okay. I really hate looking up guys, but I think I might have to. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with the goat. Huh. Can I sneak? No. Don't even let me, it just keeps going all the way around. Don't let me stand here. But I can't really do anything other than that. There doesn't seem to be a difference after I am going either to that side or that side. Usually in these games there is something that should be different, but I don't see any difference. It actually makes me rather confused. Hmm. Can I make you run? Like you keep walking so slowly. Uh. Can you move the fence, please? Hmm. I can seem to be getting up while the goat is still walking back. But it doesn't actually help me with anything. Oh. Okay. Okay.
The rope by which the goat was tethered had become tangled on the old plowshare.
Let's talk now.
Hey, Billy! The goat responded with a cool and penetrating stare.
Okay.
No way was I going near that old goat.
Okay, guess I'm not messing with the gold anymore. Okay, let's just move on. That's a very weird solution, but whatever. Okay. What are you?
The only object on the table which interested me was a small sack.
Well, check out the small sack.
As I dipped my fingers into the soft white powder, I realized what it was. Plaster of Paris. I'd used it in kindergarten to make casts of animal paw prints.
Okay.
I reached into the sack.
Wait, the sack is empty. Oh, it's because I emptied the content, I see. Okay, let's interact with this thing.
I tried in vain to move the panel.
Okay. What about you?
I placed my fingers and thumb into the holes in the wall. Nothing happened.
Okay. So nothing happened. Can you use that? No. Okay. Considering it's like plaster, can I use it with that?
No.
No? Okay. Can I use that and that? So I can...
That is not a good idea.
Okay. I figured maybe I can like make some plaster or something, I don't know. I have powder, but what am I doing with powder? Is there anything else I can interact with? Oh, what are you?
The statue was too heavy to lift. It overbalanced into the sand.
Okay. Okay, pick it up.
As I swung the stone upright, I noticed it had left a pattern of holes in the sand.
Uh-huh. It gave me a pattern of holes. It probably means it's going to fit to this thing. So now can I use the plaster with this thing? I can. Okay.
I sprinkled the plaster on the sand until the holes were filled.
And now I need to make it an actual plaster, so let's use the wet towel to create it. Okay.
I squeezed the towel as hard as I could, but it was barely damp.
What do you mean it was barely damp?
I smoothed the plaster level with the sand. It was my first experience of home improvement.
Okay, can you pick it up now?
I smoothed the plaster level with the sand. It was my first experience of home improvement.
Okay, am I supposed to drop the statue on it first? Come on. What do you mean I don't know? Just push it down.
The holes were already full of plaster. I squeezed the towel as hard as I could, but it was barely damp.
I mean, I can go and void it again. Question is if I have a reason to.
I placed my fingers and thumb into the holes in the wall. Nothing happened.
Okay, let's go and wet a towel again. Just in case. Don't say it isn't damp enough. Even though I did put it in the water twice. Making my way downtown. Okay, let's go here. Come on. Bless you. Okay, let's throw it straight into the sink, I guess. I can't. Okay, well, never mind. Just open the
The slow
faucet.
drip of water barely dampened the towel. The faucet creaked, coughed, and spewed out a stream of rusty-colored water.
Oh, that's always good. Can you just... Thank you.
I held the towel under the faucet and soaked it with water.
Let's soak it again.
The towel was already as wet as it was going to get.
Okay, so again he's saying the same thing as before. It's already super
I
wet.
shut off the faucet as tight as I could, but it kept on dripping.
Yeah, that's fine. Let's go back to the other guy. Maybe it's like time-based. Come on, let's go. Okay, but I'll just keep going. And up we go. Okay. Let's go over here. And let's go down. Oh. Okay. Let's try to use my extra dump tower on that.
The trickle of water was quickly absorbed by the plaster.
Okay. Can you pick it up now?
I eased the solid piece of plaster from the sand. Underneath, it had formed a perfect copy of the statue.
So let's use it with this.
The hardened plaster cast fitted snugly into the 5 matching sockets. There was a soft thud, then silence.
Okay, let's go in. Doesn't look ominous at all. Back in Nico's apartment.
So, where did you stay last night?
At McDevitt's. I got to drinking with Doyle and a couple of the guys.
That explains why you look so ill today. Did you get any sleep at all?
Not much. I had to share the room with another guy.
Did he snore?
Hardly. He was dead.
And you say Pigram has disappeared?
Without a trace. But my visit wasn't a complete waste of time.
Pigram's gem?
The Templars' gem. Whoever Jacques Marquet is, he's in for a disappointment.
Jacques Marquet?
He's the guy who should have collected the gem from Fitzgerald.
I've been reading about Pigram in this magazine.
Okay, let's move it.
The media got its claws on him.
Yeah, if I was his agent, I'd get him to lose the pipe.
That dig must have been pretty important to him. He resigned his chair at Durham University to go to Ireland. And now he's disappeared. See what you can find out about Professor Pegram.
I'll speak to the university.
What are your plans?
I want to find out who, what, or where Montfaucon was. All I've got to go by is the name and a picture of a hanged man.
Oh, I have control now. Okay. Let's talk about
What
that.
do you know about Professor Pegram?
I've seen a television program, Pegram's Past. He's written a book, The Crusader Families of Ireland.
Okay, so he's famous.
Let's take another look at the manuscript. That's the tripod in the Croon Museum. That's the gem that Pegram found in Lochmarn.
Okay. Let's chat.
You want to look after the gem?
No, George. I'd be too tempted to sell it.
I got my stick back. No reason to mess around with any of the rest of
Sit here all
them.
day, much as I'd like to.
Okay. Don't forget to look for Lobinor at the Croon Museum. And why don't you see if Rosso has heard anything?
Okay. Anything else I can do for you while I'm out? Shopping, a trip to the laundromat?
Just take care of yourself.
Okay. Okay, before I go to the museum, let's check out if our useless detective ever happened to like stumble upon something. Let's just save. Okay, let's have a conversation.
Excuse me?
What do you want now?
Let's talk about this guy.
Have you heard of a man called Marquet?
Yes. He used to be known as the Mole of Montmartre. I heard he's been hospitalized, probably by one of his rivals.
Okay.
Which hospital was Marquet taken to?
The Hagenmeyer Clinic in the Avenue des Hérissons.
Any more
Why
information?
was Marquet known as the Mole of Montmartre?
Because he lived in Montmartre, I suppose.
Yeah, but why the mole?
I don't know. Maybe he ruined people's lawns.
I don't think you're going to be any else. So
Is
let's
Rosso
just
here?
get the
Yes,
detective
he is.
over.
You wish to speak to him?
Yes.
Yes, I do.
One moment, monsieur. It's Stobbart, monsieur. He insists on talking to you again.
Thank you, Moo.
Just okay. Takes forever for him to get over.
What now, monsieur?
Let's talk about a bunch of different stuff. Let's talk about this guy first.
Ever heard of a guy called Marquet? Jacques Marquet?
Marquet. I know the name well. He has a record for suspected blackmail, kidnapping, arson, and art theft.
An all-rounder, huh? How come he's on the loose?
His bravado is matched only by the courtroom skills of his attorney.
What about this guy?
Have you heard of Professor Pegram, the archaeologist?
Molly Pegram, the second son of Lord Barclay Pegram.
I don't know. I only read about him in a magazine.
So much for the efficacy of rehabilitation. What has he done this time?
He made an important archaeological find in Ireland. Do you know Pegram well?
I have connections with the family, but I wouldn't say I knew him at all.
Is his name really Molly?
Of course not. That was the nickname he was given at school. All his friends and acquaintances know him as Molly.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Do you know a pair of thugs called Flap and Guido?
I have known those two since they graduated from special school. Flap is a nasty
Special
piece of work,
school.
but Guido is the real brains of the partnership. Where did you hear of them?
I met them out front of the Hotel Ubu.
Which you don't seem to care about that much.
What do you make of this, Inspector?
Astounding. Where did you come by a stone like that?
I was given it by a man in a bar in Ireland. Do you recognize the gem?
It is unfamiliar to me. If such a jewel had been stolen, I would know it for sure.
What do you make of this white powder, Rosso?
It is plaster.
Say, you're good.
Yes, you're good.
Did I show you this photograph?
Oui? You're still convinced he is the killer?
Absolutely.
Yes. So far also didn't really give me any useful information.
No, monsieur. I suggest you ask Sergeant Moo about that. God only knows why, but he collects matchbooks. He claims it is a hobby.
Okay, let's
So long,
leave.
Inspector.
I was expecting him to give me some useful information, but it was all garbage. Okay. This is where I just was. This is the hospital. Need to go here, but I don't think I went to the hospital either. So let's visit the hospital.
The old building managed to retain some of its original grandeur, but the modern additions look like a baseball cap on a statue of a medieval saint.
Uh-huh. Okay. Let's look what's going on in the ambulance.
I felt a little guilty as I tried the door, like I was about to rob a grave. I gripped the handle with an involuntary tremble in my hand and pulled. The door was locked.
Mm-hmm. Okay, let's...
Door was locked.
Yeah, I didn't meet the person again. Let's just go over there. My fatigue is starting to show up. I don't like it. I haven't been awake for that long. Well, actually, I've been awake for at least 12 hours now that I think about it. I don't see anything specific, so let's chat with this guy.
My name's George Stobbart.
Pleased to meet you, sir.
Call me George if you like.
Are you sure?
Yeah, that's my name.
My name's Benoit, but everyone calls me Bunny.
Bunny?
That's right. I used to have this cute habit when I was a kid.
Keep it to yourself, Benoit.
Yeah, keep it to yourself.
Do you know anything about a patient named Marquet?
No, sir, I don't know much about any of the patients.
I've never met a doctor who admits that he's only human.
I'm only a trainee, sir. I'm sure I'll get the hang of things.
Okay, what about this guy, do you know?
Do you recognize the man in this photograph?
No, monsieur. I've never seen him before.
What about
Does
this
this
knight?
false nose mean anything to you?
No, it doesn't.
What about my
Have
card?
you ever heard of a guy named Merlin?
No, sir.
What about my
Does this
diamond?
gem mean anything to you?
Not me, sir.
What about my
What does this
stick?
tool suggest to you?
Isn't that used to snap the patient's ribs when exploring the abdomen?
I hope not.
I
Have
mean,
you
you
ever heard
use
the
swords and
element?
stuff.
No, sir.
It's kinda close.
Do you know what this white powder is?
No, sir.
Shake my hand.
Shake my hand, Benoit.
I don't think that's a good idea, sir.
How come?
Dermatitis.
I don't have dermatitis.
I do.
See you later.
Right.
Let's talk with this lady.
Excuse me.
Yes, sir?
Is this the Hagenmeyer Clinic?
That's correct.
I thought I was in a garden center.
Oh, the plans. They were my idea. A little greenery to evoke the spirit of nature. How may I help you?
Oh, we have a lot to talk about. Also, we have this guy. He looks very happy. Let's talk about the clown.
Has Marquet been visited by a man in a clown costume?
Oh, no.
You haven't seen a man in disguise?
Well, there's Theodore the Bear. He comes every Thursday to entertain the children. Personally, I think he scares them half to death in that crummy old bear suit. If I was stuck on my back with tubes in every orifice, he's the last person I'd want to see.
Okay, let's talk about these boys.
Has Marquet had a visit from a pair of gangsters?
I should hope not. Can you describe them?
A thin guy who looks like a weasel and his friend, the gorilla.
Sounds as if they escaped from a zoo.
They probably did.
I'm here to see Jacques Marquet.
Oh, yes. Are you related to our client, sir?
Should I lie? Let's say no, let's not lie.
No, I'm conducting a private investigation.
Then I can't help you.
Uh-huh.
So, do I get to see Marquet before the funeral?
That attitude will get you nowhere. My instructions were quite clear. No one gets to see Marquet. So unless you can prove you're a relative or a close acquaintance, you're wasting your time here.
Uh-huh. I need to prove that I am close to counters. Which I can do? How exactly?
What does this gem suggest to you?
I advise you not to flash that around. The hospital insurance wouldn't cover it if it was stolen.
Uh-huh.
Look at this ID pass.
So you're Merlin. Marquet's been asking for you.
For me?
Yes. He was shouting your name when they brought him in here. Now, let me see. He was on ward B12, as I recall. Oh, he's
Apparently
being
was
transferred
asking
to...
for...
Oh dear. He's on ward J2. That's
the crazy word.
Nurse Grendel's ward.
Dun, dun, dun. What's wrong with Nurse Grendel?
What's so bad about Nurse Grendel?
She runs that ward like a South American prison.
Keeping a well-disciplined ward isn't a crime, is it?
Well disciplined. In the discipline and punishment stakes, she'd whip the butt off the Marquis de Sade. Everything, I mean everything, is done to a strict routine. 6 o'clock alarm call, 6:10 bowel movements, and woe betide anyone who doesn't have a result. Those patients of hers are like Pavlova's dogs.
She sounds like a real nightmare.
And then some.
A scheduled bowel movement. How exciting.
Have you heard of the Club Alamat?
No. It sounds romantic, doesn't it? The kind of place where you get little umbrellas and whelks.
Huh? That's romantic?
I guess well.
If Nurse Grendel is that bad, how come the authorities tolerate her?
She's like part of the furniture.
Oh, you mean she's been here a long time?
No. I mean there's not a man in this clinic who hasn't sprawled out on her.
I was beginning to get the picture. This woman was jealous, with a big green capital J.
Let's talk about
How
it.
do I find Nurse Grendel's ward?
Down the corridor on the left, turn right at the senior consultant's washroom. Right again at the executive coffee lounge. Bear left past the administrator's sauna. And turn left at the end. That's J2. And good luck.
Knowing that I remember all of the instructions, especially when I'm starting to feel super fatigued.
Thanks for your help, ma'am.
You're welcome.
Let's just keep chatting.
Hi, my name's George Stobbart.
Really? If you wish to make an appointment, see the receptionist.
I just want to chat.
Do you recognize this red nose, sir?
No, I do not. This is a hospital, not a circus ring. We minister to the sick in body, not the sick in mind.
Do you recognize the man in this photograph?
No, sir, I do not.
Look at this, Doc. It's a genuine medieval type gemstone.
Yes, so I see. Remarkable.
Remarkable.
Does this tool mean anything to you?
Sacre bleu! That's exactly what I needed in my last operation.
It is?
I had to improvise with a knitting needle and a couple of corks. If only you'd been on hand at the time. My patient would have given his right arm for it.
Okay.
Have you ever heard of the Club Alamat?
No, sir, I have not.
What about my plaster? Do you want to play with my
Does this
plaster?
white powder mean anything to you?
No, sir, I do not pretend to know the pharmacist's job.
Okay.
May I have the honor of shaking you by the hand?
You may not. I don't encourage physical contact between my staff.
That's good.
What do you make of this tissue, sir?
Intéressant. I thought I knew the ins and outs of the human body, but this has me beat. If I were you, I'd have this sample analyzed.
Oh. Can we analyze it over here?
Thanks for your help. Excuse me.
Yes, sir?
Can you analyze
Can you
that
think
for
of
me?
any use for this greasy tissue?
I guess you could use it to baste a roast turkey.
You're useless.
Thanks for your help, ma'am.
You're welcome.
Let's chop this guy
Hey,
down.
Benoit!
There's no need to shout. What do you want?
Let's talk about the nurse.
Do you know the nurse on Ward J2?
No, monsieur. This is my first day here. I can't wait to get my hands dirty. I was talking about treating my first patient, of course. I didn't mean I'd get my hands dirty with a nurse.
Okay.
What does this tissue mean to you?
Is that a nasal discharge, sir?
No, it's grease paint.
Mm-hmm. So I don't really care.
Have you ever heard of a guy named Merlin?
No, sir.
See you later.
Right.
Hey, Benoit.
Yes, sir?
Nothing. I don't want to talk to you.
Forget it.
Want the other doctor.
Excuse me, sir.
I already tried all of that, so no point.
Thanks for your help.
Let's go back here and see if I can cause anything to happen. Okay, nothing. What about this side?
As I turned the corner, I saw the source of the hellish noise which echoed through the corridors. It was an industrial polishing machine with an odd-looking guy in tow.
Can go back, but I don't want to. Let's chat with this lady.
Hello.
What's that?
I said hello.
Oh, hiya.
I'd like to talk to you for a minute.
That's what I thought you said. Don't look so down in the mouth. No matter how bad things seem, I never let life get on top of me.
Oh, yeah? What's your secret?
Why, it's easy. All you have to do is smile and whistle this little tune.
You know what? If you start whistling, I'll bust you in the teeth.
It's a deal.
I think I'm actually going to wrap up. I'm really starting to nod off. Okay, so thank you everyone for watching. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for logging, and thank you for keeping me company.